Hi, this is Menka. Stay with me as we explore powerful strategies to shift your mindset, embrace opportunities, and create the prosperous life you deserve. So let's get started on this transformative path together.
Namaskar. Welcome on the 16th day of 21-day challenge of Oponopono. स्पिरिचुअलिटी किसे कहते हैं? स्पिरिट के बारे में जो पढ़ाई होती है उसे स्पिरिचुअलिटी कहते हैं। यानी कि जो इंसान इस विद्या को जानने की कोशिश करता है कि हमारी आत्मा इस जन्म में क्यों आई है, वो जो भी पीड़ा सह रही है क्यों सह रही है, हमारे साथ जो लाइफ में अप्स एंड डाउन्स आ रहे हैं क्यों आ रहे हैं, तो इस क्यों का जवाब पाने के लिए हम स्पिरिचुअलिटी की तरफ मूव करते हैं। और जब हम स्पिरिचुअलिटी की तरफ मूव करते हैं तो बहुत सारी ऐसी विधाएं हम सीखने लगते हैं, जानने लगते हैं, जिसके द्वारा हम अपनी लाइफ को स्टेप बाय स्टेप पहचानने लगते हैं। इट इज जस्ट लाइक एनी अदर एजुकेशन. You can compare it with a medical science, you can compare it with IT, you can compare it with an AI, you can compare it with engineering, you can compare it with CA, but it is a step-by-step process of knowing the purpose, who you are, how to deal with your daily ventures. So everything is like a education, जिसमें step by step आप mind को study करते हैं, thoughts को study करते हैं, patterns of life को study करते हैं, consequences of detachment attachment को study करते हैं. So this also comprises of lots and lots of thesis and studies. And क्योंकि ये एक कॉमन चैप्टर है, एक डॉक्टर के अंदर भी स्पिरिट है, एक लॉयर के अंदर भी स्पिरिट है, एक हाउसवाइफ के अंदर भी स्पिरिट है, एक मदर के अंदर भी स्पिरिट है, एक छोटे से बच्चे के अंदर भी स्पिरिट है. तो स्पिरिट के बारे में अगर हम जानने के लिए किसी विधा को पढ़ते हैं उसे स्पिरिचुअलिटी कहते हैं. तो ये जर्नी करने के लिए ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप अगर किसी और प्रोफेशन में हैं तो आप उस प्रोफेशन को बिल्कुल छोड़ दें और किसी जंगल में जाएं और तपस्या में बैठ जाएं और आत्मा के लिए आप परमात्मा से जुड़ने लग जाएं और फिर अलग अलग स्टोरीज निकालने लग जाएं. नो. To understand who you are, what you are, what are your flaws, आप कहाँ कहाँ रुक रहे हैं, क्या ऐसी चीज़ है जो आपने स्पॉट कर ली है कि वो पैटर्न के फॉर्मेट में आपकी लाइफ में आती चली जा रही है. ये सारी चीज़ें आप अपने जो भी प्रोफेशन में हैं, जिस भी जगह पर हैं, whichever part of the world you are, you can be aware and aware, and then you can acknowledge everything, and then you can correct it also. So the study of spirituality begins when you actually come in the mother's womb, when your spirit starts taking breath. जैसे ही आपकी बॉडी बनती है और आप सांस लेने लगते हैं, आपकी स्टोरी लाइन स्टार्ट हो जाती है. और उस स्टोरी लाइन में जिस तरीके की स्टोरीज आनी चाहिए वो अलग लोगों पे डिपेंड होने लग जाती है. लाइक DNA, genetic according to the bio, then your mother's thought, the nutrition she's taking, your past life karmic dues and debts. So lots and lots of probability, possibility, opportunity, consequences, do's, don'ts, flaws, karmas. There are so many chapters which one has to go through and then go and write a complete story of your life. तो एक 2 साल के बच्चे से आप उम्मीद नहीं कर सकते कि वो स्पिरिचुअलिटी को समझ सके, अपनी लाइफ को समझ सके, उसके पैटर्न्स को समझ सके और सुधार भी सके. मगर धीरे धीरे जैसे जैसे वो ग्रो करते चले जाते हैं, उनकी आदतें पेरेंट्स ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, पड़ोसी ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, सोसाइटी ऑब्जर्व करती है, उनके टीचर्स ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, फिर ऑब्जर्वेशंस के थ्रू दूसरे उसे बताते हैं इसके अंदर ये काबिलियत है, इसके अंदर ये कमियां हैं. जब दूसरे उन कमियों को और बाकी चीज़ों को बताते हैं तो पेरेंट्स, टीचर्स, डॉक्टर्स, बहुत सारे बाहर के लोग उस पर वर्किंग स्टार्ट कर देते हैं, जिसे हम कहते हैं हमारे बच्चे में थोड़ा स्पीच में प्रॉब्लम है, या वो ज़्यादा जल्दी से चल नहीं पा रहा है, या मेरा बच्चा जो है पढ़ाई पे ध्यान नहीं दे पा रहा है, मेरे बच्चे को खाने में बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, उसको टीवी चला के खिलाना पड़ रहा है। ये तो हो गए लेटेस्ट प्रॉब्लम्स जो आजकल हर पेरेंट्स को सफ़र करने पड़ रहे हैं. So since I was running different brands of play schools like Mother's Arm International School, Brainworks, Treehouse, and Kangaroo Kids in Delhi, and I have been encountering different variety of parents and the students, understanding the psychology of a mother and a child and a father, undergoing so many years of my practical experience has made me now talk about parenting in terms of spirituality. So when we talk about parenting in terms of spirituality, there are various things on which we can discuss, and that I'm going to do in detail when I complete my 21 days of challenge of Oponopono, because I will pick up each and every child as a unique child, and I'll tell you what are the traits that actually pulls our attention. We work on it, why they have these traits, how to overcome it. If we don't in the starting years, then gradually this becomes a core habit, and then it becomes their character, and then their character builds their destiny. So if you wish to change the destiny of yours, which obviously when you grow up it becomes a bit more difficult, because एक बड़े से पेड़ को आप नहीं कह सकते नहीं अब ना मैं चाहती हूँ कि तुम थोड़ा सा पत्ते हरे ना करके थोड़ा हल्का हल्का रेडिश पत्ते भी दो. यू कैन नॉट से दैट. बट जब पौधे छोटे होते हैं तो आप ग्राफ्टिंग करके, आप बॉन्साई के फॉर्मेट में आप अलग अलग पेड़ को अलग अलग फॉर्मेट्स दे सकते हैं. सो दिस इज द आर्ट हाउ अ पेरेंट शुड डू when the child is very young, so that before their destiny is made, you contribute in making a beautiful story of their life. So we will be going in length about it regarding parenting. So today let us start the 16th day of Ho'oponopono challenge. Everybody sit peacefully with your back straight, a relaxed position. Take out 10 minutes of your day for yourself to be disciplined, to say sorry for everything, all the thoughts, all the point of views, all the arguments. Forgive others who have hurt you, not stood up to mark according to your expectations. Forgive them who are irritating you. Forgive them who are not listening to you. Forgive them who are pressurizing themselves on you, imposing themselves on you. And say thanks to everyone, every little creature, the air, the water, the earth, every single bit of the universe. Say thanks to everyone to contribute in your life. And just spread love. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Let's begin. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. We often wait for somebody else to show compassion, love, sympathy towards ourselves. You feel tired, fatigued, and then you feel that somebody else is going to cook a meal for you or bring a cup of coffee for you. I do understand expectation should always be there because a relationship has a relationships has expectations. But if suppose there is nobody at home or there is nobody in your life, why don't you take it otherwise and feel that whoever you are waiting for or whoever is in your life has gone out for some work? Give yourself some time, pamper yourself, give whatever you wish to have, a pastry, a cookie, a burger, or you want to have a cheat day, pizza, some salads, some dalia, some khichdi. Why don't you pamper yourself with whatever you wish to? Go for a walk, have a small run, sit in the park, watch a Netflix. Being with you, chilling is not a crime, but we often feel हमें बड़ा गिल्ट सा लगता है हम कर क्या रहे हैं वॉट आर वी डूइंग इन लाइफ ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप जॉब करें आप घर पर रह कर के भी अपने आप के लिए समय निकालते हुए भी बहुत बड़ा काम कर रहे हैं बिकॉज दिस लाइफ इज़ जस्ट लाइक अ हॉलीडे you are here to have fun. So just have fun and learn whatever best you can so that you can either change your life this time or prepare your changing attitude for the next new coming life that you are designing in this life. Till then, see you tomorrow with another day of Ho'oponopono. Thank you.